Another great year in the books at West Prairie Athletic Department. 2023-2024 school year in the books. And now the time has come for our top 10 moments slash plays for West Prairie Broadcasting. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this was not easy. The last 3 years were somewhat easy, but this was the most difficult top 10 that I ever compiled here for this past year. So if you see something that you like, great. If you didn't see something that you really liked on here, I'm sorry. We had so many great plays, so many great moments for West Prairie Broadcasting, some West Prairie sports. And yeah, this was a tough one for sure. And so here we are, the top 10, and we're going to get started right away with our number 10 moment for West Prairie Athletics. This was the Perry County softball consolation game. West Prairie got dominated against Susquehanna in the semifinals, so they went down to the consolation game against Greenwood. And now, these are two very evenly matched teams, but West Prairie dominated this game. A 15-0 victory in 3 innings, the 15-run rule in 3 innings for West Prairie. But the one player who had the big game, who didn't play a whole lot for West Prairie softball this past season, the senior Amber Crone, had probably her biggest game of her life against Greenwood in the Perry County tournament. Now, she did start in this game, and it only lasted 3 innings, but what did she deliver? 15 runs for West Prairie, 7 of them came off the bat of Amber Crone. She did it with 2 home runs in a game. Now, that doesn't happen very often at West Prairie softball or baseball for that matter. And for Amber Crone to do this at Newport High School, we have footage from it from my good buddy Nick Miller on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page. And here's the 2. Amber Crone, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs against Greenwood. 3-run home run over the fence, and then an inside the park grand slam for Amber Crone in a 15-0 victory for West Prairie softball against Greenwood. Now to highlight another senior for West Prairie Athletics, now just graduated here last June at West Prairie Football Stadium, and it's our senior quarterback, Marcus Quaker. Now, Marcus, he never got a state medal along with the West Prairie football Mustangs, but he did in the spring in the PIAA 3A state track and field championships. And Marcus Quaker, he finished 9th in his junior year in the same event at the 300-meter hurdles, and Quaker was the 7th seed heading into the 300-meter state finals for West Prairie Mustangs. For his senior year, he broke the record not once but twice in the 300-meter hurdles, and he got the bronze medal in the final. He finished 3rd place in the 300-meter hurdles state championships with a time of 38.31 seconds, a new West Prairie record. And the bronze medal that he earned, it's the highest awarded medal for any West Prairie athletes in the state championship for West Prairie track and field. A big honor for Marcus Quaker along with the rest of the West Prairie track and field team. Parkland's Andrew Beers finished 2nd with a time of 38.17 seconds. It was very close for 2nd place. And then Palmyra's Tyler Burgess won the state championship with a time of 37.47 seconds. Congratulations to Marcus Quaker, who will be going over to Mansfield University to play football and participate in track and field. Congratulations, Marcus. Now, this is our first for West Prairie top 10. It's going to go to our West Prairie bocce ball team. The number 8 moment for our top 10 here is the bocce ball team winning their first Mid-Penn Conference Championships. West Prairie had 2 teams last year. In their first year as a program, they only had 1 team. They had just enough players to get 1 team. And then last year, they had more than enough to have 2 teams, which is allowed in Unified Bocce and in PIAA Bocce as well. So West Prairie had 2 teams, and the Mid-Penn Championships were at Lower Dauphin High School, and we have photos to show you here as West Prairie Team 2 won the championship while West Prairie Team 1 finished in 3rd place, which means the West Prairie teams, even though they both faced each other in the semifinals, which wasn't very good for West Prairie fans who were in attendance. But the top 3 teams qualified for the regionals, and West Prairie took 2 of those spots. Both teams qualified for the regional championships at Juniata College, and West Prairie Team 1 also won the Mid-Penn Liberty Division Championship in the regular season, which is now the second time that West Prairie Bocce Ball has won a Mid-Penn Conference Liberty Division regular season championship. Congratulations to West Prairie Bocce Ball. First time in the top 10, it comes in at number 8. Now, before last year, for West Prairie Wrestling, they didn't have a lot of wrestlers that had 100 career wins. But this past year, for the first time in West Prairie Wrestling history, we had 3 wrestlers accomplish that feat. 100 career wins for these 3 wrestlers, who are also the first 3 wrestlers in West Prairie wrestling history to get their 100th win as a junior. The 3 wrestlers are Ty Morrison. He got his 100th career win in the Constellation semifinals at the Trojan Wars tournament against Trinity's Anthony D'Angelo with a 4-1 decision victory. Jackson Rush got his 100th career win in the District 3 first round duels matchup at home against Conrad Weiser's Jaden Woodrum by fall in 53 seconds. Tucker Seidel then became the 3rd wrestler of the year to get his 100th career win. He got that in the District 3 sectional individual tournament at Susquehanna, and he got it by fall in 3 minutes and 14 seconds over Littlestown's Brogan Morlock. So congratulations to Ty Morrison, Jackson Rush, and Tucker Seidel, the latest 3 wrestlers to get their 100th career win, and we'll see them all again this coming winter for their senior year. Congratulations to those 3. They're the number 7 moment on the West Prairie top 10. For West Prairie boys basketball, this past season, it was a regrouping season for the West Prairie boys basketball Mustangs, and they only had 3 wins in that season. 2 of them were against Susquehanna, but they have a very big year for a freshman for West Prairie boys basketball, and that is Casey Such. Casey Such, you didn't know what to expect from him coming into his first year in the varsity basketball season, but Casey Such dominated. He led the entire team in so many different categories, and he also took the freshman scoring record with 229 points as a freshman. The record was previously held by Jesse Yerrick in 2008. He had the freshman scoring record just over 200 points. And Jesse Yerrick later graduated with me, by the way, in 2012. And this is very promising stat for West Prairie Casey Such. Any player who scores over 200 points in their freshman year, who knows? It could be a 1,000 point score winner. That's exactly what Jesse Yerrick did, along with his teammate Bryce Stamble. They were the last 2 West Prairie boys basketball players to get 1,000 career points. And so, we'll see. Congratulations to Casey Such. The new freshman scoring record for West Prairie boys basketball, 229 points for his freshman year. Coming in at number 5. It was right here at West Prairie Mustang Stadium. This was, without a doubt, the biggest, most attended football game in the history of Mustang Stadium, as well as West Prairie football as a program. This was the last game of the year in the regular season when West Prairie had another chance to go up against Steel High. The Steel High Steamrollers, the defending state champions who also won it again in 2023. But both teams heading into this game were 9-0. It was the game of the week on the Mid-Penn Conference. It was probably one of the biggest games in the PIAA. And for it to happen here at Mustang Stadium, where you got 2 9-0 teams for 2 teams who rarely face each other before, is something special for sure, especially you have a defending state champion coming here to Mustang Stadium. So yeah, it was a huge crowd. We had sold out parking right here at the football stand. We have sold out parking right here at the middle school. We had a lot of people parking behind West Prairie High School and around it, I guess. But unfortunately for the West Prairie Mustangs, they went on to lose this game against Steel High. The final score was 33-12. But what made this game special, despite being a very exciting game for both teams, this was the one exciting play that, or one of the few I should say, for West Prairie football. It was the biggest play offensively for West Prairie football against Steel High. And here it is. It was a 47-yard pass from Marcus Quaker to find his other senior wide receiver, Bryce Smith. It started from the 49-yard line on the Steel High side, and a bomb from 47 yards to find Bryce Smith, which ended in the 2-yard line, but eventually Marcus Quaker took it to the end zone himself on a 1-yard quarterback keeper for a touchdown. And here's that big play on a big call from yours truly, Bryce Smith, finding Bryce Smith getting a catch from Marcus Quaker right here against Steel High. Back up and go past all the way to the 49-yard line. Marcus Quaker wide open down the sideline is Bryce Smith. Bryce Smith got to get past the 10 and down at the 2-yard line. Bryce Smith was wide open. Coming in at number 4. This had to be in the top 10. And in fact, it's in the top 5. And it happened right here through those double green doors. That goes into the West Prairie Middle School gym, which is where this happened because the high school gym was currently going under renovations at the time. And so it had to be here at the middle school, but the moment was just as big as it was expected to be. It was the inaugural match for our West Prairie girls wrestling team. It was here at West Prairie Middle School against the Northern York Polar Bears. And this match, very evenly matched. Both teams didn't have a lot of wrestlers heading into this, but it made it more exciting. A couple double forfeits, sure, a couple forfeits here and there, and some very exciting matches for West Prairie girls wrestling in their inaugural match, getting their first win as a program under the direction of head coach Zach Kell. And the 4 wins, you're about to see them right here, the big wins for West Prairie Wrestling. The match was tied at 24 apiece after it was over. Criteria point was then given to West Prairie for a 25-24 victory at West Prairie Middle School. And the West Prairie victories were for Anna Koto. She got it by fall in 23 seconds. Desmir D'Angelo got a forfeit victory. Marty Morrison got a win by fall in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. And Sadie Innerst got her win by fall in 15 seconds. It was the fastest match of the entire match. West Prairie won the duel on Criteria F, which is giving up least number of forfeits, and that is a 25-24 victory in West Prairie Girls Wrestling inaugural match, and it comes in at number 4 in our West Prairie top 10. Now, you remember earlier that I mentioned the 3 wrestlers that had 100 career wins. I'm about to share 2 of those right here for our number 3 moment for West Prairie Athletics. And it was historic for 3 wrestlers at the PIAA State Wrestling Championships. 3 wrestlers, 2 boys and 1 girl, got a state medal in the PIAA Wrestling Championships. Ty Morrison was one of the 2 boys that got a state medal. Ty Morrison finished 4th at 160 pounds, and he finished 6th at 139 pounds the year before, which means Ty Morrison, he's going to be a senior coming up. He has a chance to be the first West Prairie wrestler in history to have 3 state medals. Can Ty Morrison do? We'll see. And when you go for a 3rd, you have to get your 1st, and that's what Jackson Rush did. Jackson Rush finished 7th in his 3rd state tournament appearance, and Marty Morrison had the big tournament as well. Marty Morrison, for the first time ever in the Giant Center at Hershey, the PIAA had a girls state wrestling championships, and Marty Morrison, she was the only West Prairie wrestler to qualify for the state championships, but she delivered in a big way. Marty Morrison, who had a 7th place finish in a girls state wrestling championship, which was not sanctioned by the PIAA before, but Marty Morrison getting the first PIAA girls wrestling state medal in West Prairie history. She finished 8th at 155 pounds, and congratulations to all three, Ty Morrison, Jackson Rush, and Marty Morrison, each getting a state medal, and we'll see them all again this coming winter in West Prairie wrestling season. That moment comes in at number 3 in our top 10. Now, you want to talk about West Prairie football the last couple of years. Just an amazing season. The last 2 years, West Prairie started 9-0 in each of the last 2 seasons. And there's a couple close games. There was a couple blowouts. And finally, this coming football season, the PIAA Mid-Penn Conference is shaking things up a little bit. We're getting a whole new schedule for the most part. But the one game that West Prairie had last season in the regular season, except for Steel High, this was the big road game that they had. And this was at Trinity. Now, West Prairie and Trinity, they don't get along very well. And like, this was not just a typical high school rivalry. This was a little more of a personal rivalry between these two programs. And this was a game of the ages. This was one of those games where you're on the edge of your seat, your heart is pumping, and it's just very exciting in a big capacity crowd at Trinity High School. And we have the footage right here on the one play that won it for West Prairie football. It was a very close 19-16 victory for West Prairie football to go 4-0. In Trinity's final drive, the Shamrocks had 3 opportunities from the West Prairie's 1-yard line to take the lead. And they have Messiah Mickens, who is a Penn State running back commit, and West Prairie handled them almost easily. Messiah Mickens did get 1 touchdown, a long running drive for Trinity during the game, but West Prairie goal line defense was fantastic. 3 plays from the 1-yard line, and they forced 4th and goal. Now, rather than taking an easy field goal to tie the game, Trinity decided to just go for it from the 1-yard line. Here it is, the quarterback for Trinity stepping back. He's going to look for a pass, and he finds somebody open, but Bryce Smith, the senior, bats it down on 4th and goal. There was a little bit of controversy almost at the end with a couple late flags for West Prairie football, but in the end, no penalty. The ball was batted down. West Prairie gets the ball back on a turnover on downs, and this comes in at the number 2 spot in our West Prairie top 10. For the first time since we started the top 10 for West Prairie athletics, a West Prairie girls program takes the number 1 spot, and this was a no-brainer. This was so easy to pick for our number 1, and it goes for West Prairie field hockey. What an amazing season they had in 2023. This was, without a doubt, the most dominant season in West Prairie field hockey history. They won the Perry County tournament for the first time since 1999. They won a very tough Cumberland Valley tournament championship. They finished 5th in the District 3 1A tournament. And they cruised in the single-A state playoffs all the way to going to the state semifinals for the first time in program history. The Mustangs defeated in the first round of state championships District 1 champion Pope John Paul II, a 5-0 victory that was held at Norristown High School. And then they got a big win in the quarterfinals, and that's got to be the one moment that's got to take number 1 right here. The moment where they advanced to the state semifinals for the first time in program history. It was at Central Columbia High School in Bloomsburg, and it was against the District 11 runner-up Palmerton, and the Mustangs dominated to a 5-1 victory. And then in a fantastic effort from the Mustangs, West Prairie fell 4-3 in the state semifinals at Lower Dauphin High School against the District 3 champions Ole Valley. Ole Valley won the state championship over District 2 champion Lackawanna Trail 4-3 at Cumberland Valley High School. But West Prairie Field Hockey, an amazing year. They have a good group coming back here in 2024 fall season coming up in August. And the junior Jordan Byers had the big year again for West Prairie Field Hockey. In fact, she did so good, she was selected as a All-American status. So congratulations, Jordan Byers. And next year, West Prairie will, if you're looking for 3 players to keep an eye on, we have 3 Division I college commits for West Prairie Field Hockey next season. And they're all going to be seniors as well. Jordan Byers is going to the University of Iowa. Otto Albright is going to be a Penn State Nittany Lion. And Shay Dyer is going to be a Loch Kawan Bald Eagle. Congratulations to West Prairie Field Hockey. This is the moment right here. The moment where they advance to the state semifinals for the first time in program history with a 5-1 victory against Palmerton.
Yeah, very cool.
Again, this was a very tough top 10 to put together. We have seen so many great plays. We've seen so many great moments for West Prairie Athletics this past 2023-24 school year. But I'm happy. I hope all of you watching here are happy as well with the top 10. And thank you for tuning in. We're going to see more spectacular moments, some more spectacular plays coming up here in 2024-25 school year. And that will do for me here. I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying see you later, and I will see you in August for West Prairie Fall Sports begins again.